Hello, my name is Tom Turner and this is my co-commentator Ollie Spencer. We're here for Salford Sport TV here today, Wednesday the 31st of January for Salford versus Wrexham. Ollie, what are you expecting in today's game?
I'm expecting an exciting game, hopefully some goals. Salford are on top form at the moment. They haven't lost a league game since October. Wrexham, on the contrary, only won one since October, so a bit of a rough start for them. But, Christmas break could have changed everything. Who's been having all the mince pies? We're going to find out. You know, Fitness could be a key part, but, the lads have got a lot to prove on the pitch today. And at the end of the day, there's 3 points up for grabs, which is the most important thing.
There are indeed. So join us now for Wrexham versus Salford here at Salford University. Hello and welcome to Salford seconds versus Wrexham firsts on today, Wednesday the 31st of January. I'm Tom Turner. I'm joined by co-commentator Ollie Spencer. This game's being ref by Finley Gaynor. Ollie, how are you feeling today?
I'm excited. I think we're up for hopefully a treat of football today. Early foul there from Wrexham. Gaynor gives away a foul just about on the halfway line for Salford to look to play forward. Pulls it back, taking a little bit too early for his liking.
Ref there getting his kind of opinions in early game. I think that's crucial in a game like this.
Yeah, you don't want to let players, take control, especially in university football. You can get some feisty characters.
Easy in there from the corner. It's cut out by number 17 for Wrexham.
Captain number 4 redeeming his little mistake there, and he plays it down the line. That's out for a throw-in for Wrexham.
Captain Danny Holding there. Thrown for Wrexham here. He's decided to play it back. A lot of pressure there from Salford, which I think is really crucial early game.
Definitely, you want to get out the blocks quickly, show him that you mean business. Number 2 finding space here, looking for a forward pass.
Playing it safe there for Salford.
Number 2 tries to bring it down, but it looks like he's gone out for a throw-in for Wrexham.
Lovely to see it. I mean, this is quite a competitive fixture here for Salford and Wrexham. Salford being second in the table and Wrexham being fourth. I think Salford are definitely going to try and capitalise on their kind of winning streak at the moment. They've obviously are unbeaten in the league since October, and I think that's going to be something that definitely brings a lot of momentum.
Yeah,
moving it forward for Salford here.
Number 7, Edgar puts a ball in the box. It's spun round, and it's in the back of the net.
That's a goal for Salford. A lovely
Early
finish there.
box.
Tidy, bottom right.
That's number 9, Spencer Wood there with the goal. It's a nice little finish. Number 7, quick down the line, puts the ball into the box, and he's there waiting with a little spin, and he puts it into the back of the net. Salford 1, Wrexham 0.
It's a lovely, lovely finish from Spencer there. He scored in his last game. He scored a pen late game in the pen stage. So I think definitely a lot of momentum on him going into this game. That's 1-0 Salford.
And Wrexham really need to see if they can get back into this game. They don't want to let it run away from them.
It can be easy to do, and I think there's a lot of weight on Wrexham on this occasion because, as I said, they have had quite a poor league form up to this point. They've won 1 in, I think, 7 league games, which is quite bad for the start of the season, I'd say.
So the advantage given there for Wrexham. So they've got a chance to just settle the game down. Salford came at them quickly again. They just want to slow it down a little bit, figure out what they're going to do here.
Salford number 9 there, really trying to, I think, capitalise on this stoppage.
It's played short and then given back. And now back to the keeper. Salford putting some good pressure on. And the keeper has to clear it out down the line. It's just gone out there. So Salford now with a throw in a bit of a threatening position if they can manage to get into the box.
Nice pressure there from Salford. They're really putting men in the box. Number 7 is always poised on the edge of that box, which is lovely to see.
So keeper handles there after a little slip up, but he wasn't put under too much pressure. Manages to collect and play it out now.
Spencer Wood there, little chip up. I believe that'll be out of play.
I think it's offside, actually, the ref saw there. It was nice. It was won just outside the box by Spencer Wood again. He's been such a threat up top so far, but he tries to ping a nice little ball over, but unfortunately it's been given offside.
A lovely ball there for Wrexham. Number 7's coming in. Cut out nicely by number 2.
Yeah, it's really good from Callum there. The number 2 who's just sort of put his body in the way, and he's only given the option to push him out of play or give the ball away.
A lot of pressure brought on here by Wrexham's front man.
It's calmly done by the number 3 there. Darryl plays it back to captain Danny Holding. We're going to push him down the line now.
Number 7, Edgar Katachoa, is really nice down this
That's
side wing.
A lovely lofted ball by Spencer again, who is now down the line, looking very threatening, put it into the box. Oh, it's a great block there by the Wrexham number 9. It's gone out for a corner.
Fantastic shot off there by the Salford forward. You've got to respect the kind of the ability to really get bodies forward, especially this early in the game. I think there's a lot of momentum behind Salford.
It was so quick, and they had about 4 or 5 players already in the box. It's actually very good defending from Wrexham there to shut that down.
Salford electing to go far into the box with this corner. Oh, a nice head there.
Floated all the way to back post, and it's just gone wide. I think the keeper probably had it covered.
Lovely play we're seeing so far. It's a fantastic game.
Yeah, Wrexham just need to try and get the ball under a little bit, get back into the game. But Salford are giving them a whole load of troubles. It's one back there again in the middle.
It's the pressure that Salford are putting on. And he's into the box.
Oh, it's an excellent save by the goalkeeper, it must be said.
It's a fantastic save there. That would have been an unreal Salford goal.
It's cleared well, but only about to number 6.
The number 6 is there with a beautiful touchdown.
Too strong.
He's battling hard.
It's an excellent challenge, cutting out number 7 on the wing there. It's a corner for Salford. It was a lovely floated delivery right to the back post, way over all the defence last time. What can we see here from the other side?
Number 8 there, I think, is definitely their target man.
Looks
currently
like
unmarked.
We're looking for an outswinger this time. See what Salford can do. It's fizzed into the box. Number 6 tries to bring it down, is unsuccessful. It's cleared well by the Wrexham defender.
Wrexham number 17 is lovely, capitalising off this, but cut out by number 7, who I think has got his work rate this game already is fantastic. He's up and down, box to box.
Certainly.
You can't knock it from number 7, Edgar.
Salford finding space in the midfield now, looking to push forward.
Lovely play there to work it across the pitch. But
Shut
unfortunately,
down.
it's been cut out.
Wrexham just trying to find some space. It looks like they might have something to work with here on the left side of the wing.
I think Wrexham have just got to be a bit quicker in that midfield. That's where they're being dispossessed at the moment. I think as soon as they get those passes off quicker, get it further up to the forward men, I think they're kind of back in this game.
It's absolutely right, Tom. They're just missing them second balls in the midfield. But the most crucial thing for them is not to concede another. Salford have looked really threatening up top. Not there. Commentators curse there as it's passed out the touchline for a Wrexham throw.
I think also a big battle for the team today is going to be the wind. We're in kind of a wind chamber here, and even standing on the sideline, kind of we can feel it coming in. So I can imagine what it's doing to those passes.
Certainly, some of them crosses. That corner, I think the one the header missed at the back post. There was a lot of wind on that, putting a lot of spin on it.
Ooh.
Ref makes an excellent decision there. It was clipped as he was just trying to run down the wing there by the number 4.
Fantastic play already from the ref here. Not giving anything away. Lofty ball in. Well out by the Wrexham defender there.
Straight back to a Salford man. They just play it back, get comfortable, sitting a little bit deep there, the centre halves for the to receive the ball. Play it back forward. Players switched really well over to number 3.
Lovely ball in here. Will he make it in time? He has.
Little step over, gets it past the number 18, fizzed into the box again. Can't quite be brought down. I think again the wind having an impact on that there. But he's won it back as Spencer
number 9,
Owen.
Spencer, he's in. It's
So
a
that's
shame there.
Spencer Wood. That I apologise.
Oh,
foul given just in the corner there.
that was unneeded there from Spencer Wood. He's having a good game so far. He doesn't need, I think often frustration can kind of take away, but yeah, unneeded there. Well played again by the ref.
Wrexham sitting incredibly deep from this free kick now. It's just floated into the midfield. One out by the number 8 there.
I have to say, so far, the number 8 and the number 9 for Salford have been my men of the match.
Will Robinson, that number 8, has just generalled the midfield. There you see him again, you know, pass and move, finding space. Lovely cross put in. It's clear by the Wrexham defender.
Salford captain there, Danny Holding. Certainly holding the back together. Oh, a good shot! Oh, and a fantastic save by Wrexham's keeper. That would have been an absolute worldie, Ollie.
It's a fantastic little turn and a little spin by Spencer Wood, and he puts it in. It's a beautiful finesse shot. Going right to the top corner. You've got to give credit to the keeper. Excellent handling, too, to catch that.
I think he really took advantage of the wind there with that shot. That properly curled into that top corner. It's a real shame that didn't go in. Number 9, not able to capitalise.
Keeper comes out to meet it.
It's a good call from the keeper there.
Referee just in the way there. These things happen. He's going to have to give a drop ball.
Salford's captain Danny Holding to take. Beautiful. Just channeling it into those wings. I think that's where Salford's been strongest so far on this left wing. The link-up play between number 3 and number 7 have really they've been able to capitalise on that, and it's leading to goals.
It is. That's Daryl Kanyemba and Edgar Kanchoa, who've just been down that left wing. They've been absolutely lethal, playing off each other, a lot of overlaps, and some of the crosses they put in the box have looked really threatening.
There's a hint of grey clouds here over Salford. I wonder whether the weather will turn once again and we'll get a bit of rain on this occasion.
Let's hope not for that.
The Salford's team is relatively unchanged since their last game in November. Danny Holding captains again. One notable absentee is Harry Chisnell. He is injured. I believe he's got an ankle injury. But it's a shame not to see him on the pitch today.
Nice
and the ball has come straight towards our camera there.
This ball just hitting the camera probably. Yeah. I'm not sure if you saw that ball coming in.
Horrible play. I think they might have done it on purpose.
These things happen.
Number 3 will take this throw in. Beautiful ball. Oh.
It's a little mishap there. And it's just a foul. It is just a little bit of a kick in the back there from number 3. The Wrexham man's done well to draw the foul.
There, though.
How's it going? Stats, have you got some? Silence is cold.
Wrexham choosing to play it around the back, but a lot of pressure there from the number 7 and the number 9, Spencer Wood. Capitalised there by the number 11. He's got the ball, he's going down the right. A beautiful cross back. Will Spencer Wood finish? He won't, unfortunately.
He's definitely just caught offside there as the ball comes back out, but it's a really threatening attack. That's Serious Hussein there on the number 11 going down the wing. Really lethal, so quick, and he just caught the Wrexham defence napping. Unfortunately, it was just a little scramble in the box, couldn't capitalise.
It's a shame because that again would have been a fantastic play. And those wings are really where Salford is kind of performing at the moment. Just channeling it into those wings and getting it down quickly.
Wrexham really haven't had much attacking play to offer so far. You've got to say Salford might have another goal coming.
Another Wrexham throw in here.
Throwing given straight away to the Salford number 10. Puts it down the wing. Spencer Wood again, who puts a ball in the box. It's not a great ball.
It's a shame.
It's blocked, and then the keeper is able to pick up.
The Wrexham keeper is choosing to take his throw-ins quite far out of his kind of out of his goal mouth, which is quite interesting.
This was won really well by the number 17 in the middle of the park, though. He plays it back, and a ball just trying to put it down the right wing, but the winger cannot chase it quite in time. Just hoping to see some more threatening play from Wrexham. You know, give this game a bit more competitiveness to it. Salford you have to say, they've dominated so far.
Fantastic movement play here from Salford. So bad touch there from the number 8, which is a shame.
But it's just still, he manages to recover. It's just that a testament to that space that they're creating in the midfield. That is the exact opposite from what we've seen from Wrexham. As soon as they're on the ball, Salford are chasing down, winning them second balls, and Wrexham not giving them any time at all.
Lovely drive in there from the number 2. Swings it in. A beautiful
Oh.
cross and a lovely goal there. A lovely goal from the Salford man.
Spencer Wood again. He found himself in a really threatening position in the box. It's an excellent power header, but the credit's got to be given to the winger there. I think it's actually the number 2, Colin Palpart, who's just driven down the wing, put a beautiful ball in, and it is right to the head of Spencer, who, like we say, puts a beautiful header away. Keeper had no chance.
It's lovely. Sometimes in football you see assists that could be better than the goal, and I think potentially there's a contender there, but that was a lovely, as you said, a lovely header in from Spencer Wood to make it 2 goals to him.
Take nothing away from the finish, absolutely, but it's incredible build-up play. And again, it all comes from Salford, the space that they're finding in the midfield. And Wrexham, they haven't had a chance to really show what they can do yet. They've been pushed so far back, as we've just seen there.
From number 10. Oh, and a beautiful... Oh! It's a shame. It's a real shame. But Salford are now, we can see it happen in front of us. Salford are capitalising on that. I'd say weaker defence of Wrexham. It's a shame. I think they're not threading their passes as carefully as Salford, as we've just seen.
Oh, that's unfortunate. Just an offside been given there. It would have been another excellent chance to put a ball in the box.
That's the 4th offside of the game. It is difficult because in this game we don't have linesmen, but I think,
I would say the ref has done a pretty good job, keeping an eye on these. I don't think any of them are any outrageous claims.
Yeah. And you've got to say something for the fact that he is monitoring the offsides as well as the on-pitch play as well. That can't be an easy job. Lovely ball there. Into the Wrexham man, who's powering up front.
The Wrexham number 17, he's looked okay down that wing, but every time he's just not been given the space. There's always 2 Salford men there ready to push him out of play or pinch the ball off him. Here they go now. Can they keep the ball, Wrexham? They need to find some space. They play it back, and they might have to go back to the keeper here. Never mind, it's swung up the line. That's excellent from the Salford number 2 there. And again, look at this space from Salford as they look to attack down the left-hand side. Daryl Kanyemba. Can he put a ball in again? Cuts in.
Advantage of that space.
Just plays the pass, and it just gets away from Will Robinson there. The Wrexham player doesn't know where he is. He can't find the ball, and it's cut out. Very composed by Danny Holding there. He looked like he might have just got the ball away from him. He keeps it.
Ooh.
Keeper does well to come out and meet that cross. You saw the wind on there too. I've got to give some credit to the keeper. He's made a few good saves, and I wouldn't really blame him for either of the goals. It doesn't seem like there's much he could have done.
Exactly. I mean, there were good goals. There were good balls in. You saw him save that.
Well, this is an excellent ball over to the Wrexham man. He did stay on side, and he just floated back in to win the ball.
Oh,
it's an excellent challenge.
There. Fantastic challenge.
There's Matt Lund there really putting his body in the way. And he's still got the ball now, trying to push up. Oh, and it's given to Spencer Owen, and again, I think that is a correct offside decision.
It's a shame for Wrexham at the moment. I think the thing that Salford are really good at the moment are pushing the whole field of men upfield when the ball goes up. I think Wrexham are leaving a few men behind, which means they've only got a few upfield when they get the ball. Like now,
takes a distance shot.
Good strike in.
It's not a bad effort. He didn't really have much options there. That's what we're seeing. We've seen 2 attacks in the last couple of minutes from Wrexham, where they've just been left with 1 man up front, and there's not really much they can do. But that's not a bad effort. If they can get a few more shots off like that, you might just surprise the keeper. The wind could catch it, and you could find a cheeky goal.
Number 7 there has got past 3 players. Cuts down the left-hand side. Cuts in. Oh, brilliant challenge there.
Fantastic challenge there from the Wrexham man to stop that attack. That looked really threatening.
It's high risk, but in this situation it was high reward. That's what I mean. If Wrexham get the men up, commit the men up.
Wow, look at that. 7 just winning the ball again, cutting around the Wrexham number 18. A foul as given. It's well drawn that, and it's a free kick now in a very threatening position. It looks like number 3, Daryl Kanyemba, could fizz one in, and we've already seen the aerial threat of the likes of Spencer Wood already scoring that wonderful header earlier.
Fantastic play again for the number 7, Adiga Kachoa. I think he's been one of their stars so far, really using his pace to get down that wing. Number 3 on the free kick here. Floats it in. Unfortunately, it's sent out there by the Wrexham man.
It's very well headed out there. Managed to rise above any of the Salford attackers. And again, number 7 for Wrexham there just puts his body in the way, plays the ball out, stops the threat of that attack coming afterwards. Right, looks like we've got some other lads over there taking a few videos of the players.
People taking some photos.
We're not the only ones today.
Lovely. Wrexham's just allowing that man to be unmarked.
Wrexham.
Oh, and a beautiful finish there. The number 11.
That is absolutely fantastic. Again, Daryl Kanyema finds so much space on the left-hand side, puts in another wonderful ball. We've seen so many, and it's number 11 there, Suris Hussein, who reaches it, I think, on the half volley there into the back of the net. Keeper, again, had no chance. The defence has been so sloppy from Wrexham. They're not keeping it tight enough.
I mean, that goal happened there because the number 3 was unmarked into the number 11 who was allowed to be unmarked. I think, Wrexham have just got to tighten up at the back. You'd think because they weren't committing as many men forward that they would have a stronger defence, but unfortunately it doesn't seem that to be the case. Good play in the middle here from Wrexham though, using that space.
It's not a bad ball up top, but the Wrexham striker there, number 10, he can't get his way in front of the ball, can't bring it down. Salford again, just finding that space at the back.
Calm and collected play here from Salford. They're not panicking. They're 3 ahead now, I think.
Yes, that's 3 goals up now.
And so they can afford to be a bit kind of looser, sit back a bit, but then have these chances.
Spencer Wood trying to keep it in there in the corner, and he manages to play it back to the 11, who, a nice little spin, again keeps it in on the byline. Sorry, not the byline,
the sideline.
Correct, thank you, Tom.
I don't know.
I lost my word in there.
Sports sometimes.
Again, number 3 finds space, but the cross is blocked well by the 18. Puts him under pressure in the corner now, and he just sort of shepherds it out. And that is going to be a Wrexham throwing, I believe.
It's a good game we're seeing here for Salford today.
Yeah, they played some incredibly entertaining football. Like we've said so many times, keeping that space in the midfield. Here we go again. Number 10. It's in so much space. Plays it out to Hussein on the wing.
Salford with so much time here. 4 minutes. Oh! You've got to respect a team for going for a bicycle
It's
kick.
a little acrobatic effort there from the number 7.
You really can tell they're 3 in front here, and they're kind of taking advantage of that, truly.
Wrexham
Good play here from Wrexham with a good ball up. It's 2-on-1. Can number 17 muscle past him? Back to the keeper, Jason Davenport, and a lovely ball out.
Matt Lunn was just so composed there.
It's an unfortunate touch there. 2-on-1.
A little bit of a clash there, but it is given as a Wrexham throw.
Controversial throw in there for Wrexham.
Wrexham number 5 gives the ball away for a throw in here to hands it to the 9. Plays it back.
Referee really commanding the pitch there. That's what you got to see. In a game like this, we've seen a few little kind of nasty decisions happen. It's good to see a ref that can take control of the game here. And Philly Gaynor, he's the man for it, I believe.
It does seem that way, yeah.
Wrexham here will be really looking to capitalise on this next ball in play.
Yeah, they just had a really hopeless ball floated up top, out for a soft throw-in. They've managed to win it back here, 17.
There from Wrexham. Number 17. Can he use...
Really good defending from the number 3, Daryl.
The number 7 really tracing that pass now.
You can see Wrexham and why they're struggling for form. I think, as Tom said earlier, only one win in 7, and he is just clipped there as number 3. 17 knows what he's done there. It's just a little bit of a cynical foul. But I tell you what, I mean, Salford's last game was a 2-0 win. They've already surpassed that in goals, and they look just like they're going to get more and more. It looks like, since coming back from Christmas, they've found their scoring form, doing some shooting drills in training, potentially.
Number 9, I think they're calling for the ball into the box. couple of heads
Scramble
in there.
around, and it looks like Wrexham have just got away with it. 18 clears. Number 17 does well to bring it down. What can he do now? There we go. Oh, this is nice from Wrexham. If they can keep it up, but it's cut down. Just the two Salford men getting in the way, and that is advantage played
there by the ref. Playing across the pitch there. The wind's caught that on the way up.
Scuffed his clearance,
yeah.
but
it's a shame. I think Wrexham just look disorganised in the field. Players are around. Lovely ball in there.
Ooh, that ball just floating too far over. Spencer Wood looked really eager to get his head on that again.
Wrexham taking this out from the back. It's interesting. We're not seeing the Wrexham keeper putting it quite far up, which I think kind of aligns with Wrexham's game plan here today. They seem to be sitting quite far back.
Danny Holden meets it as it comes out to him, and he has time. Plays it across really well. Matt Lunn now looking to drive forward. We've seen a few runs into the midfield from him.
Danny Holden, the captain, is really being commanded in that centre-back position, which I think is really important to see.
The two of them, yeah, Danny Holden and Matt Lunn, the two, number 4 and 5, two centre-halves. They haven't had a whole lot to do, but you can tell from the snippets that they have been just general in that back line, and they really haven't let the Wrexham forwards get anywhere.
I believe another free kick here for Salford, which we're seeing kind of a theme happening. Around that kind of the box area, a lot of fouls are being committed by the Wrexham players, and I think that must be frustration at this point. I mean, you know, first half we're 3-0 up.
I think it's the Salford players just too quick for him as well, and it just seems like little mistimed kicks, little wild attempts for the ball.
Good ball in here. Good ball out there by the Wrexham player.
That's one thing that must be said of the Wrexham defences. Some of the clearances they've made have been good, but on occasion they've just been far too open. And that is a little trip there by the number 10. And this is a really threatening free kick position. Could see a shot potentially.
It's disappointing to see this many fouls being committed kind of at a dangerous angle. There's no need for it.
You do wonder if the referee might bring cards out. You know, we've had a few too many, especially in those cynical areas. Now, number 8, Will Robinson, looks like he's ready to take.
I believe number 8 was actually the player that put it top right earlier in the game, so potentially he'll be looking to capitalise on that trajectory that he's kind of made for himself. The Wrexham keeper there commanding his ball. Oh, he's elected to go to try and put it in low there, but unfortunately he hasn't been able to do that.
Must be said it's a wasted chance, and now Danny Holden comes out to meet the ball, but he's put under pressure by the Wrexham number 10. Plays it back to the keeper. Again, so calm.
Jason Davenport there, potentially rushing the pass a little bit there. A lot of pressure put on by the Wrexham number 11.
It's a really good turn by Colin Palpat, the number 2, to get away from the pressing Wrexham attacker.
Lovely turn there by the number 10. Really, he's just playing with them at this point. Number 3, again, unmarked. I think something has to be said for the Wrexham right back.
He's found that space again. And now the number 7 puts it into the box for number 10. What can he do? Shifts it onto his left, has a shot. Perhaps his weaker foot, you know. It's a good effort. You don't buy a ticket, as they say. It's not a bad shout, not a bad effort from the number 10 there. Salford.
Good to see the Salford boys getting a lot of shots off. I think it could be easy at this point of the game to sit back a bit, kind of not take too many risks. But, I mean, we're still seeing a fantastic game being played here.
Yeah. Wrexham have managed to just consolidate a little bit in that midfield. They've had a few chances putting the ball up front, as we've seen again now. Number 17 just loses out. He didn't have much options.
Look at the field in play at the moment, though. The amount of Wrexham players versus the Salford players, yet the Salford players are still able to get in.
Back out to number 6 here. Puts the ball in.
Lovely ball in there for number 3. Unfortunately cut out. A beautiful shot and a lovely goal.
That is an excellent finish from Will Robinson. The ball was just put in, and the number 10 again sort of plays it out. Played it in, cleared well by the Wrexham defender, but only as far as Will Robinson, who's floating just out of the edge of the box, and he strikes into the left of the net. It's an excellent finish. Keeper, again, really couldn't do much about that. Defence, perhaps, again, just too open. That's 4-0, Salford seconds.
Who would you say is your man of the match so far, Ollie?
I think Spencer Wood started the game really tight. We haven't seen a whole lot as much. I think potentially Will Robinson has been really well in the midfield. And I've got to give a shout out to the number 3.
In the box
Carol
here,
Kanyemba.
Salford, another shot off. Number 7 is scrappy in the box. Unfortunately not able to capitalise on the shot. Danny Holding really putting his muscle in here and it's gone off.
He does. He just forces the Wrexham man to put it out of play there. I think this man here on the ball now, as I was just saying, Daryl Kanyemba, I think he has been phenomenal down that left flank. Catching himself an assist. At least one.
It's lovely play here. You can see Salford are really kind of energised now. 4-0 up. Not got much to lose at this point. It's good to see them taking those chances. The two centre-backs committing themselves further forward. Danny Holding, lovely play there to just drop back, give the other centre-back a bit of room, bit of time.
They're having a lot of fun, you can tell, the Salford team. And that can only increase now with the 4-0 lead. And if that extends further, you can see some just play. Matt Lung does well to get in front, but it's won well by the Wrexham player. And now the number 10 drives down the left-hand side. That is an incredible challenge again from Callum Palpart. He has been absolutely phenomenal defensively on that right-hand side.
Number 7 yet again allowed into that space. To the number 3 there, Daryl Kanyemba. Oh, a lovely little... Oh, it's a shame he couldn't catch... Oh, and the ball's gone out. There is no need for that. How... to be fair, there might have been a bit of wind to play there. But we're going to have a ball swap here whilst potentially someone goes and gets that ball.
Doesn't seem anyone making their way out there.
I know what you mean. It's a shame, though, because, you don't have to kick it that far. We're on an Astra here. There's gates around. Bit of frustration potentially comes into play.
And still, none of the Wrexham substitutes have elected to go and find that ball.
Wrexham really pushing... Sorry, Salford really pushing players forward here.
Cut out well by the Wrexham defence and cleared right in front of us towards the camera.
Danny Holding's going to try.
Cameraman Tom with a nice little touch there.
Yeah, there's a lot of confidence you can see. We saw it from the start of the match, but now they've really opened up. 4-0 up. Salford are playing with confidence. We saw the bicycle kick attempt earlier. You're not doing that when you're 4-0.
You've seen a couple of them, but you're right. Salford really have found their way into this game and are confident. Oh, and look at that. To recover, Callum Palpart, he just sort of slipped there and let the Wrexham man pass him. He comes straight back with a beautiful sliding tackle, wins the ball completely and puts it out for a throw-in.
Wrexham man on the floor here. It's concerning to see. He does appear to be holding his head.
Might have had the wind blown out of him, might have had a knock to the head, but it was an absolutely brilliant, clean challenge.
It's the number 7 there, the Wrexham man on the floor. But yeah, as you said, Ollie, it appeared to be a clear challenge, but I mean, sometimes it does kind of take you down a bit.
Yeah, these things happen. I think he just needs to recuperate, and he's back here now.
Wrexham throw-in here to restart the game. Lovely ball in there. What is good to see is Wrexham have got a lot of men forward for that throw-in. Still in possession here. A lovely ball in, but unfortunately, no one was there to take advantage of it.
Again, just the Wrexham the Salford back four, not going to allow any of the Wrexham players getting past them, and a ball like that, which could be potentially threatening, is absolutely null and void, just because there's no Wrexham players there to attack it.
It's a shame. Maybe in the second half we'll see the Wrexham side switched up a little bit. I'd certainly hope we do, because it's a shame for Wrexham here to be, you want a bit more attacking presence.
Yeah, it'd be nice to see what they can do. We haven't really been able to see any of the attacking talent from Wrexham yet because they just haven't been able to get into the position for it.
Beautiful turn there from the number 11. Sorry to interrupt you, Ollier. Thought that needed to be pointed out.
Absolutely no problem.
Lovely. Salford just playing around there with the Wrexham midfield. That's the thing for Wrexham. The balls are going in, but there's no connection on the.
That is a thumping clearance there from the Wrexham centre half, all the way up to no one again, and Danny Holding will just shepherd it out.
That seems to be the theme for this game. I think, midfield Wrexham have actually been pretty decent, but I think it's going into those forward positions. The Wrexham midfield players are just putting it up to no one. You want someone on the end of that, don't you? Because the balls in have been fantastic, but I think, unfortunately, because there's been no one to take advantage of it.
I mean, seeing Wrexham fourth in the table, I know they've had a rough form, but, there's clearly a good team in them. They've just been completely shut down by, again, like you said, the confidence of the Salford team, finding space, making good attacking passes, and, of course, staying strong defensively.
Lovely overlapping play from the Salford wing. And we can confirm that the ball has just been rescued. The ball that went over the fence, it's been rescued. Great support here for Salford today. You assume it's for Salford. We are at home for Salford. The ball that went out has just been put back into play there. You would assume it's more pumped up than the other one.
Yeah, I think they're electing to play with that one that's been recovered. It's just lofted over by one of the Salford men on the bench. The game, it's just slowed down a bit. I think, to Wrexham's credit, they've managed to just subdue the Salford attack recently. That is a lovely ball floated over.
Lovely ball. The Salford 17, unfortunately, just couldn't. I think they haven't got the speed.
No, that's right. It was cut out by the Salford number 2, Callum Palpart. The Wrexham 17, the one chasing up there, but he's looked like he's had a bit of a threat on him, but hasn't been able to show it so far. It's some lovely skill from the number 7, Edgar, there, who finds his way into the box. He's still got the ball, plays it out to Will Robinson, who looks like he's going to shoot again.
Lovely
he does.
Oh, it's a shot. Oh, it's a rush shot there from the number 9.
Spencer Wood looking for his hat-trick there. The keeper manages to put a stop to it, can't handle it, and it comes straight out to Spencer Wood. You really should expect him to finish that. I think he just panics, and he puts the ball over the net. Still chasing that hat-trick. Perhaps expect to see him get it in the second half, maybe.
It's rushed. He had a bit of time there. He could have kind of taken the chance, slowed down. Get yourself over it. Lovely little finish, but unfortunately, the hat-trick is not yet on.
It's nice there from the Wrexham number 10. Just loses out. And Salford slow it down again. Play it back to the keeper. Played out wide to Daryl Kanyemba again. We haven't seen much from him in the last 10 minutes or so. It's just slowed down. Like I said, I think Wrexham have been able to slow the game down, subdue a bit of that Salford pressing play. It's still yet to show what they can do, the Wrexham players.
Danny Holding, the captain, has been fantastic this first half. We saw him earlier pushing up a bit further. Lovely cut there by the Wrexham player. But we saw Danny Holding pushing up a bit further, willing his boys on from further up the field. They can afford to do this. He has trust in his number 5, leaves him back here, goes up, G's them on a little bit. That's what you like to see from a captain.
That is a little sloppy play from Salford there. Throwing headed straight back to the taker, who was in an offside position.
This will be a Wrexham free kick here. Electing to go short. Lovely ball through by the Wrexham player there.
Does well to get out of that corner. He has two Salford men coming towards him and he managed to ping the ball over.
Bit of argy-bargy there between the Wrexham number 10 and I believe the Salford number 5. But you know, that's what you got to do.
Kanyema finding more space here. What can he do? Can he get a shot? Oh, he puts a lovely ball in. Oh, and it's just managed to clear by the Wrexham defence. It's done well. Oh, and that's a terrible punch from the keeper. But Will Robinson just can't find his feet and he is cut out by the Wrexham centre-half. Really good last-ditch defending there.
Spencer Wood there really searching for his hat-trick. It's a good ball in. Lovely ball into the number 9 there, but unfortunately there wasn't enough power on the shot.
He brings it down well, he spins well, but the shot was just lacking. He'll be disappointed with that, but he's still hunting.
It's a cold day here in Salford.
It is. The wind slowed down for a little bit and it's picked back up now.
Yeah.
It's getting very bitter.
We're seeing the sunset here over Peel Park. Peel Park Stadium, I should say. Just waiting for those floodlights to come on. Good balls there from the Wrexham
He
player.
managed to win it back and he plays it through.
Lovely play.
Oh, I'm not sure about that one. Danny Holding makes a run forward and the ref clearly believes that he managed to get in front in time. I'm not too sure about that, Tom.
It's a contentious decision there from the ref. In the position that we're in, you're right, it did look onside, but, you know, I think the ref's final word.
I do think Danny Holding made his run a little bit late, but look, he's got away with it there. We might be wrong, you know, but that was a crucial decision. It's done well to cut out the number 10 there as the Wrexham player.
Number 11 here, I think, switching sides. I think we saw him on the right wing before. Yeah, he looks to have swapped.
That's right there. I wondered if we'd had a substitution, but no, you're right. The wingers have just swapped.
Yeah. Give them a go on. Maybe they're ambidextrous.
Correct.
Oh, a lovely play there from Salford. Then Wrexham are just allowing them to get in too far. Number 6 using his muscle, cut out nicely.
Interesting for the keeper there. He didn't fancy handling that one. Oh, it's brought down really well by the Wrexham 17, and he tries to get around, but he's cut out by the two men. That's Silas Hussein, the scorer of the third goal, just bringing it out. And Danny Holding manages to recover himself. He was put under a bit of pressure there.
Here we go. The number 11 pushes forward. Lovely ball in there. So I believe Spencer Wood it is. Cut out by Wrexham. Can Wrexham commit men forward? It's a good ball in, but
Matt Lund brings it down on his chest really well, and he's messing around with it now. A little bit risky, but he manages to play it out wide.
That's
to Callum Polpart. Very risky behaviour, but again, 4 goals up now. They can afford to have little risks like that. Ooh, Edgar there, bringing it round.
Beautiful.
Looks to get it into the box.
Powerful. Look at it.
He just can't nick the ball off him. He does so well. Wins a corner.
It's important. He's there with that technical ability. He's using it. He's capitalising on it. Unfortunately, it's being cut out by the Wrexham, but I think that is due to kind of overloading him rather than kind of lack of skill.
Oh, certainly. The tricky feet have been fantastic there
Good
from the
ball
number
in
7.
there. Couldn't quite cut it down there.
Wrexham giving a little bit of space now. The ball goes out towards the byline. It's just picked up before it goes out.
A lot of time to play with here.
It's been cut down there. Now Hussein wins the ball. Cuts to the edge of the box. Plays it out to the number 10. Is he going to have a strike? Or outside of the foot.
Oh!
Is that in? No, it's just gone wide. Very close.
Lovely favela.
Oh, is it in? Oh, I believe it is a goal. It is a goal. It is a nice
goal. A fantastic finish there. I think that was a favela.
Number 5 it was. He was given the space to work with. And I thought the keeper had that covered. And I thought it had just gone out and hit the side netting. But no, it's number 5 for Salford.
Fantastic.
Number 10, Ethan Conley. That is.
Sorry that we missed that. We have our resident statman Sevi giving us all the stats for this game.
So 5-0 up. Must be coming towards the end of the first half now. Salford will certainly go into the second with a lot of confidence and potential to get more and more.
Should be said, Salford Sports TV going to be covering, I believe, until the near future, all the men's first and second games.
That's right. Tonight, will be on command. You'll have commentators Finley Gaynor and Charlie Sutton covering the Salford's first team.
Lovely bit of space here for Salford.
Spencer Wood brings it down in the box, can't control it. It's cleared by the Salford, and there the referee
not quite gone out. That
blows the half-time whistle.
Half-time.
Salford go in, 5 goals to the good.
Fantastic first half performance there from Salford. Unfortunately, Wrexham go into this second half 5 goals behind, 5-0 Salford. What do you make of that first half?
I think it's a testament to how strong Salford have been all over the pitch. They found incredible space in the midfield. They just dominated that first about 25 minutes, and Wrexham just really couldn't get anywhere in the midfield. Some of the attacking play has been phenomenal. We've even seen the fullbacks pushing up. I've got to say, Daryl Kanyemba, that number 3, down the left-hand side, so lethal. And one of the balls he put into the box ended with a goal. And the defence has been solid. Wrexham have tried to ping some balls over. They look like they've gone for a little bit of a long ball strategy, but it's just been cut out. The 2 defenders, the 4 and 5, just haven't given them any space to work with up top. Hopefully, Wrexham can come back, try to give something else to offer to the game. But no, it's definitely a testament to just how strong Salford have been all over the pitch.
It's a shame. It really is a shame. You kind of touched on it there, but Wrexham really haven't been strong in that final third. I think they have been quite strong. I think, to give them their dues, they have been strong in the midfield, maybe a bit weak in defence, but yeah, up top, they're just not committing those men forward. They need to be. They're getting good balls in from the midfield, but there's just no one to take it in that final third, which I think that I don't think I've seen a shot on target from Wrexham this first half.
No, I'm not even sure if they've had a shot at all. Or they did have one, which was brought down, and it was, a hopeful shot. But you're right, the midfield, for about the last 15 minutes of that half, the Wrexham midfield managed to slow it down. They managed to slow the Salford team down, to their credit. And like you say, they put some nice balls over the top, but they just haven't been able to get through. It's, again, a credit to the Salford defence and how strong they've been, just completely shutting it down.
It's true, and so join us in the second half to see if we'll see more goals for Salford or maybe some consolation goals for Wrexham. And here we go, ladies and gentlemen, Salford versus Wrexham. In the first half, we saw 5 goals for Salford. I think they're definitely going to be having flashbacks to the 11-0 victory against Kiel a couple of weeks ago.
I mean, I wouldn't be surprised if we saw a repeat of that. They've looked so threatening in the attack, and they've just got so much to work with in the second half now. Why not go for more?
Great place here from Edgar, cutting in. The number 7, he's been on top form in the first half. He's still got the ball. He's got tricky feet in that final
really
third.
good.
It's lovely, and the ball's coming towards us, and it's out again.
Out of play again, the ball.
Dear me. Send the Salford men in.
Step back.
Ball's gone out of play there, and not just out of play, out of Salford Stadium, may I say.
It's certainly an interesting stadium, Tom.
It is. We're here, Peel Park. It's a Wednesday afternoon, and it's a lovely Wednesday afternoon to watch a bit of university football.
Certainly. It has gone a bit chilly. It was nice and warm at the start of the game, the wind being the only real issue. I have opted to put my coat on now for the second half.
Yeah, if you notice, this is not a different man, it's just Ollie Spencer in a coat. Back in play here. Oh, a lovely header down there from the number 5. It hits the Wrexham man.
It's good sportsmanship just to apologise for that. It's just these things are part of the game. There we go, look at the space. Darryl plays it to Hussein here on the left.
Lovely.
A few little step overs. Oh, he pings
lovely
a shot
and a beautiful goal.
That is phenomenal.
Fantastic from the edge of the box.
Yeah, he does.
We're 2 minutes in?
Probably. He does so well there. He wins the ball. A few little step overs. The Wrexham right back's all over the place. Cuts in and just on the edge of the box, pings and he fizzes an absolutely fantastic shot right into the bottom right corner. Keeper can't get down to his left in time, and that is a fantastic finish, and his second of the game.
Fantastic goal. I mean, Wrexham are really going to be, if they weren't before, Wrexham are really going to be questioning their defence. I think at this point they've really lost momentum. You can tell. Salford commit 4 men forward. They've really got this attacking spirit on now.
Oh, there you go. Callum Palpart managed to win it again.
It's gone out.
That first half, Callum, he had an absolutely phenomenal half, winning 3 tackles, no fouls, and he just didn't let anything down that right hand side. Now playing on the, on the right hand side, right back,
It's good. Lots of Salford men on the end of that.
cleared well by
Ball
Robinson,
coming towards us here. Edgar beautifully won out there.
and he managed to
Lovely.
keep the ball, tidy feet from Edgar, as we've seen so much in the first half.
Tricky feet.
This is out to Daryl Kanyemba again. Lofts the ball and it goes straight to the keeper, and he should deal with this well. Good handling.
Really want to see Wrexham. We were saying at half time, really want to see Wrexham kind of pushing those men up. They've got nothing to lose at this point.
Yeah, it'd be nice to see a goal from Wrexham. Obviously, Salford are going to want to keep their clean sheet, but in the spirit of fairness, to see Wrexham put some attacking pressure on would be nice to see.
The Salford keeper, Jason Davenport, I think he's had quite an easy game.
I don't think he's had anything to do. He certainly hasn't had a save to make. I think the one shot Wrexham have had flew just about a foot wide from the post.
Great control there, though, by Jason Davenport. Oh, it's a shame the Salford player hasn't just managed to get on the end of that.
Alan Palpat just chasing it and can't quite get a control on it, and it goes out for a Wrexham throw.
Lovely ball in then by Wrexham.
The number 7
Swings
chases,
over.
but Matt Lunn just absolutely floors him. There's no other way to put it. Completely legally, he just gets his body in the way.
I think it's the strength as well that Wrexham are clearly lacking. I mean, albeit pace seems to be an issue, but in that final third, they're just getting muscled off the ball by Salford, which, it's good play from the Salford players, but it's a shame to see them not capitalise on the chances up front. Salford here playing around with it in the midfield.
Ball's lofted over. It's
Lovely
chased by Spencer Wood. Takes
He's
it round the
spotted
keeper.
by
He's
the
going to get his
keeper.
hat trick.
And a beautiful goal. That is a hat trick for the number 9, Spencer Wood.
He's been a little bit quieter in the last 15 of the first half and in the start of the second half. But now he just manages to find that ball. Keeper comes out, hopelessly gets the ball played away from him, and Spencer has a really easy, tidy finish to make right into the centre of the net. Excellent finish, excellent hat trick, well deserved. And that is 7 to the good for Salford.
He'll be very happy to see that. He's been hunting for that hat trick for the last kind of 20 minutes we've seen him play. 7-0 Salford. You'll love to see it.
He did. He scored 2 early goals, and he's just been chasing that now. And like I say, it's been a little bit of a quieter end to the first half, but there you go. Lethal up top. I know he plays a lovely ball to Hussein. It looks like the wingers have swapped once more.
Number 5 there with the assist for Spencer Wood's goal. Lovely pass in. Spencer Wood able to cut it around the keeper. Lovely finish.
Now Edgar brings the ball into the box again. He plays it to number 10, Ethan, who looks to get a shot. He can't. It's out to Kanyemba, who just hesitates. I would have liked to see him get a shot off there. I think he's been so good down that left-hand side. But
keeper there just tips it over the bar. That would have been a fantastic goal to top off.
Was that a... does he tip it, or it might have just gone over?
Potentially, it was just passing back to the keeper, and I got too excited.
No, Tom, no need to apologise. It did look like he got a little touch on it, but no, it's given us a goal kick, and Wrexham look to play the ball up front.
Really picking up here.
Certainly.
Good head, good call there from the Salford.
Excellent header. Hussein just brings it back, plays it back to Palpat here.
I don't think I might be mistaken here, but I don't think we've had any substitutions on for this second half.
No, I believe you're right. That's a lovely bit of skill from Callum Palpat as he goes down to central. And it's just scuffed by Hussein there as he tries to play it over the Wrexham defence.
I think definitely we spoke at the start of this half about that 11-0 against Kiel that Salford had a few months ago, but I think definitely there's going to be flashbacks on the field to that victory.
I think we could look at and the ref just needs to get control of this now. I believe he's going to make a booking. He does. That's a booking for the Wrexham player. Couldn't quite see what happened there, but I think it was a bit of unnecessary shoving, and I think the ref brings the first card out, take control of the game.
Lovely control by the ref there. And
it's the Wrexham number 16 who's been booked there.
It's a shame. We didn't quite see what happened, but I think there was a bit of an argy-bargy in that final third. And the Wrexham player's been booked there. Salford looking to capitalise on this. Number 11's going to swing it into the box. A lovely ball.
It's an excellent save from the keeper.
I got too excited.
It certainly should have been, but you got to give credit to the keeper now. Now Wrexham look to launch a counter-attack. Snubbed out by Will Robinson. But they've managed to keep the ball. They play it back for security. The number 18 is put under pressure. Well, he does well to recover and play it back to the keeper.
I'm glad to see that from the number 18. We saw him in the first half kind of dropping back a bit. He wasn't being as aggressive.
He certainly had a shaky first half, and he had a lot of trouble. You know, no disrespect to himself. I think it's more of a credit to the excellent attacking play from the two left players for Salford.
Yeah, it's great to see him there, you know, muscling that number 7 Edgar off the ball. And it's difficult to do because he's a tricky player. He's getting through. He's getting in these gaps. In the box, we see him kind of, you know, getting around 4 or 5 men.
He's got the tricky feet. He can't quite seem to get a foot in whenever he has the ball.
I've just felt a spot of rain here at Salford, so we might be about to see the weather turn again.
And Wrexham trying to keep the ball at the edge of the box. It's cut out by Danny Holden, the captain. And now it's won back there.
Great play there from the number 11. Will he get there for the keeper?
Keeper manages to collect comfortably. There's a right idea there from Salford.
Fantastic there. Number 11, Siraj Hussain. Fantastic to see him kind of using his body weight.
I think we are going to see a double substitution, it looks. That's Spencer Woods, the man with a hat-trick coming off. We've got number 14, Ben Lanark. Number 18, Rowan Guinan coming on, and we've got 2 number 18s. So it's Ryan Katumba coming on. 2
more come off here.
Correct. So yeah, we've got Hussein and Kenyemba coming off the pitch as well.
And number 3 there. We're seeing
and number 5, Matt Lunn, holding his head as he comes off the pitch.
What's 5? Quintuplet substitution there?
I believe so, Tom.
A lot of subs we've seen there.
All
of the goal scorers, I believe, have been taken off.
Well, they can just settle down now and they can give some of the subs a chance to show what they can do.
Exactly. I mean, 8-0, you know, they've got a chance. Oh, Wrexham looking to capitalise off this, off these fresh legs. It's 7-0. I made a little mistake there. Still 7-0. Wishful thinking for these Salford players, potentially. So we've almost seen a complete substitution of the team there for Salford. It'd be good to get some fresh legs on the field in quite a low pressure environment. Maybe get some players that haven't had a lot of game time this season, a little run around.
Yeah, certainly coming off the Christmas break, you know, fitness is key, and it hasn't looked to be an issue for either teams, I must say. So yeah, it's nice to get a run out for some of the subs.
It's good to see though, you know, good rotation of the team. Number 10 there, really controlling the field. We've seen him in the first half. The number 14, the new player, he has a shot in. It's a shame. It's a real shame. Ben Lanark can't quite get the shot in on time.
He found himself in a really good position there, just inside the box, and he spins around the defender, and it's just with his left foot, just floats over the net, unfortunately. He'll be looking to get another opportunity.
Fantastic for number 6 there.
Still got the ball, but then that is skied as well, put over the bar.
It's great play from Salford, really aggressive starting the second half. We haven't actually seen this aggression let up yet since the start of the first half. Good control there from Danny Holding. Controlling his centre-backs there.
Oh, Ben Lanark just needs to find where the ball is, and he plays it in for number 18 now. Well, it's really well cleared by the Wrexham number 9, it must be said.
This goes out to a Salford corner. It's good to see. We've seen Salford do very well off corners. Maybe not in, you know, quantifying goals, but just really good balls in.
It's played short to Lanark. Puts the ball in and it's cleared. Wrexham looking
There's
for
a
a
Wrexham
foul.
player on the floor there.
He
which
did
is
look like he took a
concerning.
bit of a whack, and then it's played out. Looks like he'll need to be seen to here. He did take a big knock. We're appealing for a foul. Physio will come on.
Wrexham physio is being called on. It's never a good thing to see, and the Wrexham player is clearly clutching their head on the floor.
We do hope there is no head injury involved. Oh, and it's
Salford,
actually the Salford physio
beat him to it.
who are closer who comes on. Still being called over now, the Wrexham physio. Subbed off for the rest of the game now. Is that how it works? They can't come back on again, I don't know. You were at the last one, Tom. Bloody hell.
Fantastic play, we must say, to start the second half here for Salford. They really just haven't let out this aggression since the start of the game, really. I think they've capitalised on Wrexham's, albeit poor defence. No offence to any of the players involved, but I think they have been able to capitalise that. They've put men forward. Every player's had a great game so far. There's been no kind of weak points in the Salford team so far.
Stand back. Because you're getting in front of the camera, yeah. We'll be catching just your side, yeah. So.
This appears to be the same player that went down in the first half, which it's not good to see. Hopefully he's all okay. Gives the players a little rest. Can't let legs seize up though. It's a shame. It's a shame. It's a shame to see Wrexham haven't had a good game so far. They have been performing relatively well in the league. They're fourth in the league. Beat Bolton a few months ago.
5-0, I believe.
We're seeing this Wrexham player is limping off the pitch here.
Yeah, you can tell there is a team in this Wrexham, a team that can perform in this Wrexham team, but they haven't been able to show it. And again, just a testament to how strong Salford have been.
Exactly, yeah. It's no disrespect at all to the Wrexham team. I think this Salford team is just a fantastic set of players.
A lengthy break then. We'll see if the ref...
the injured player on for the number 5 who played earlier in the game. We saw a change at half-time for Wrexham.
Number 20, the new player for Wrexham on the pitch now. Looks composed at the back there. Is unable to clear it any further than Callum Palpart there.
Number 8 here. Playing nicely back to the Salford defence. It's good to see that Danny Holden's still commanding that defence. They're playing nice and lovely in that defence. Oh, and almost a goal in there.
And that's another chance for Ben Lanark. He'll be kicking himself. Again,
lovely getaway there from the number 20.
He really should put that in the back of the net. It reminds me of a similar chance that Spencer Wood had in the first half to try and get his hat-trick. Just skied it as it caught the top of his foot. But, with Spencer Wood, he was able to get his hat-trick in the end. But Ben Lanark will really be kicking himself. He's had a few good chances now. Will he find his goal by the end of the game? Let's hope so.
Great play there from the Wrexham number 20, it must be said. He got that out, he commanded the box, managed to get it out.
Here comes number 16, looking to put a ball in the box.
Ball goes in.
It's cleared well by the Wrexham defender. Only as far out as to Callum Palpart, who's urged to shoot by some of the people on the sideline. Ball put in, it's cleared again by Wrexham. Number 20 will see it out, he can't get a touch, so it will go out for a Salford throw-in.
Wrexham defence this second half, you have to say, has been a lot better than the first half.
Yeah, they have tightened up, and it shows. haven't only conceded 2 so far, but they have looked tighter.
Yeah, it must be said. They have still conceded, but definite improvements from the first half, which is good to see. I think Salford just seemed the more professional team today.
Yeah, look, they've turned up. You can tell they want to win. Wrexham are just trying to subdue any Salford chances. And Danny Holden found himself in the corner there, able to put a cross in. It wasn't too bad, but the keeper is able to collect.
So I'm really liking Danny Holden's play today. He is sitting back, he's commanding his players, but then he's also taking the chance to go up because he's a very good player in that final third. Getting those balls and swinging those balls, and we just saw that ball that he put in.
Wrexham just trying to keep the ball a little bit now. They've done well, dealing with the Salford pressure well. There we go. Finds number 16 in the middle of the park. Plays it back. Oh, and he's just cut out there. Number 18, Ryan Katuba, looks to get a ball into the box.
Will he swing it in?
He's able to, but it is blocked by the Wrexham player and put back out. And now the number 20 looks to get forward. Can't do so. Again, cut out by Callum Palpart. It's been... Sorry, not Callum, actually. That was the number 8, Will Robinson. Ooh, a flick on. Reaches Robinson at the edge of the box. And a header. Oh, is that a goal? Referee's giving it.
Another goal.
That is
there.
Ben Lanark finding his goal. Proving me wrong, I'm happy to say. It was a wonderful header, and it looks like it did bounce around a bit. The keeper is complaining, doesn't think it went in. But that is number 8. And Ben Lanark finds the goal that he deserves, and he comes over to the camera here.
Celebrate.
That was for Lecky.
There we go. There we go.
That one was for Lecky.
Lecky, I believe, is Salford's first player, who is an excellent talent.
We saw him play last week. I think he got 2 goals last week for the first against Man Met.
That's right.
Ben Lanark potentially looking for a little promotion to the first there.
Well, maybe so. Perhaps needs a few more goals to get there, but we will see. We will see.
8-0 here for Salford, it must be said. I think we can see it in the Wrexham players. Unfortunately, they've just they've took a step back. They've kind of gone down a gear. It's survival at this point.
Yeah, no team likes getting thumped. It's happened to everyone. But look, here they come.
Here come Wrexham for a fantastic chance.
Oh, it's put in.
And
They've got
Wrexham
one.
Goal. Number 12.
Is it number 12?
Number 14, sorry, I'm mistaken. Number 14. We have seen him hunting for those goals up front.
Well, it's an excellent finish, opportunistic. And there we go. We've seen what they can do. Then that's the first shot on target, and it finds its way on the inside of the post into the back of the net. He wins the ball, takes it around the Salford defender, and it's a lovely finish into the corner of the net, it has to be said.
There.
And it is excellent to see Wrexham manage to get a chance. Could they get a few more back? I think the game's fallen away from them now, but if we could see a few more goals, it would definitely be a better performance from them.
Definitely. I mean, it's really great to see a Wrexham goal. It is number 17, by the way. I was mistaken. I said number 14. That's number 17 for Wrexham. It's good to see Wrexham scoring goals. I mean, the number 17 has been hunting for that goal kind of all game. We've spoken the first half about his potential, kind of their lack of pace in contrast to the Salford. But, I mean, we didn't see that there. We saw him cut around. And a lovely finish in the bottom left corner. He
was one of the few Wrexham players in the first half who really put, an attacking display up. He was hunting, and he was just subdued by the Wrexham backline. Perhaps, after Matt Lunn has been taken off, perhaps that's why Wrexham were able to breach the Salford defence there.
Wrexham really kind of got that attacking spirit now. They're committing 3 men forward, which we're seeing in contrast to the first half. Lovely bit of skill there from the Salford player.
Very cheeky.
Bit of sportsmanship. Really pleased
number
with how
10
Wrexham
looks to get around the 15's looked pretty shaky here, but he does manage to win the ball, put it out for a throw-in.
It's good to see. I mean, Salford now have their potentially weaker players on the field.
Free kick here. But no, Wrexham, look, they've got something to prove now, and they have looked more threatening in the last 5 minutes after that goal.
Number 3 for Wrexham here, looking for an attacking play. He's going to try and swing one into the box. Good ball, it must be said.
Ooh, it's floating about, but it's cleared well. And now Ben Lanark chases. He managed to get a touch, and he gets round. Oh, ref doesn't give it.
That's contentious. Ref has played an advantage there.
I think the ref, it is a shoulder-to-shoulder challenge, and it is actually fantastic from the Wrexham player. Puts his body in the way, because Ben Lannock was coming round. Any more, an arm out, a leg out, that is definitely a foul, and most likely a yellow card, but he does well to get his shoulder.
Yeah, Ben Lannock there, really, he was contesting it, but I think kind of from our angle, and I mean, you're watching this as well, it did look like a fair foul.
Lannock might get another chance.
Ben Lannock
just keeps it in at the byline. Tries to take it around the 20, but 20 is having none of it. Plays the ball up. 15 intercepts. There's Alex Wallace there, who just intercepted, perhaps struggled to get comfortable in this game, but it's a nice little interception there, and it's given Salford the ball back in the midfield. Here we are, number 18, I believe, gets his way into the box.
Number 18,
tidy
he's
footwork,
got around two players.
Has a shot, excellent save by the keeper.
Fantastic shot off there by the number 18. He's taken himself to ground with it.
Now George Garvey wins in the midfield, tries to play it out down to Rowan Greenham, but it just gets away from him and goes out for a Wrexham throwing.
The weather's changed on us here at Salford. The rain has started to come down. Can they do it on a rainy afternoon in Salford?
That is the question.
Could we see a Wrexham comeback?
Well, that would be something.
8-1 here. 8 Salford. And 1 goal for Wrexham. The number 17 scoring that. Lovely tidy finish. Bottom left corner, we've just seen that. Wrexham throw in here. Could we see, because we've been seeing Wrexham are kind of, they're looking a bit more attacking in this second half.
Yeah, the last thing they want is for this to slow down now, but Salford would like to subdue them. Yeah, had a couple chances, obviously the goal, but then after that, the few minutes preceding, coming after, were very threatening. They had a lot of chances going forward. They would love to grab a few more goals. It just takes a little bit of sting off the scoreline.
Exactly. I mean, a few consolation goals never hurt anyone. If they can pull back a few more, it'll make the trip home to Wales a little bit easier. Wrexham here with another throw-in. The taker has had quite a few quite long throws, so potentially could get it into the box. He has
go in.
Just that.
It's won by the number 10.
Number 20 did really well to get round his man there. Tried to get a shot off, but unfortunately was blocked by the Salford number 15.
Flown straight back in. Colin Palpat with a poor touch. He tries to chase it before it goes out. Manages to get there. Now he's put under a bit of pressure, but gets it out. Oh, that is a lovely little one too, but it doesn't quite find Callum again. Oh, Danny Holding, very composed, but the ball gets away from him and it's back to a Wrexham player in the box. It's put in and cleared. Great flying towards us. Ben Lannock with a decent touch, but can't quite keep it in. Looks to have got a little bit hurt there, sliding on the Astro. We all know how that feels.
You've got to applaud the dedication there.
Yeah, he could have just seen that one out, but he makes an attempt to try and win the ball, keep the ball in for his next Salford throw, but it does not. Not successful.
Really pleased with Wrexham's attack in this half.
Yeah, it's always an excellent little attempt to get around the Salford defence there. Has failed, and now Salford attacking numbers. The ball's floated down to number 18, Ryan Katoomba.
Number 18 on the wing. He's controlling the game. Danny Holden just kind of, the captain, he brings it back. He says, calm down. We've got time.
Wrexham win it back. Try to play it upfield, but Danny Holding intercepts. Straight to number 5, but then back. Now to the Salford. Plays it out wide to Callum Palpat. Could he get a cross in?
Here.
Lannock's got a lot of space at the edge of the
there.
box. He takes a shot himself, I've got to say. A little bit greedy. I did see Ben Lannock floating at the edge of the box there in a lot of space.
It's worth a go, though. You've got to admit. He tried it with the favela.
Oh, yes. You certainly can't knock him, being 8-1 up. You try little things like that, have a little bit of fun.
That would have been the second favela goal we've seen this game, I believe. The first one being a lovely tidy finish.
Shot. Oh, and it's stopped by the Wrexham keeper's feet. Will Robinson tries to keep the ball unsuccessful, but it does come out to Callum Palfat, who plays it down to Ben Lanark, who is
Wrexham
onside.
are
But
much better this second half.
Yeah, they have just
Really
defensively as well. It must be said they've just been able to cut out some of the Salford attacks.
Exactly.
And it's a Wrexham substitute to be made. Number 5 hobbles off, and he's replaced by number 8. Looks like he's going to slot himself there into the midfield. Here.
Good play here from Salford.
Really
We're
well.
seeing more Salford substitutes warming up on the sidelines.
It's well won by the Wrexham number 10. They look to find some space now. 20 has it on the left-hand side. Loses out, though.
Salford number 18. He's really going to capitalise on that. He's got past his man.
Can he put one in the box? Tries to. Well saved by the keeper. It was on target.
I think overall Wrexham have really been performing in the second half. Although they have conceded a few, you know...
They've definitely stepped up, particularly in the last 10-15 minutes, I'd say. They've risen to the occasion. I think that goal definitely gave them a bit more confidence to play with.
Definitely, and you can see it really pay off. I mean, you know, on those chances now, we're seeing more and more men being committed forward. That's one big problem they had in the first half was, you know, balls would be put up, but there'd be no one there to kind of take advantage of it.
Yeah, they certainly have improved on that front. And we look like we've got some more subs made for Salford now. Is that Daryl Kanyemba potentially coming on? Danny Holding is coming off. He's had an excellent game. Time for a rest. Yeah, that's Daryl Kanyemba coming back on. He had an absolutely phenomenal first half. He was definitely one of the players that impressed me most in the excellent Salford team.
I think it was definitely one of our
just a single substitution there. So it's interesting to see how the Salford defence will line up now. It looks like Daryl will slot back into that left wing back position he played in the first half. And the two centre halves are now different from the first half. Could this be a chance for Wrexham to capitalise and threaten up top?
Interesting, yeah, because we see Daryl is definitely, I think, more of that attacking player. So potentially it could be Wrexham could take advantage of that. If they can get men down that right hand side, then I think
we've seen Rowan Green and squeeze into the centre half position. It was a nice little attempt there from Ryan Katoomba, blocked, saves another goal there, and the rain now is coming down very strongly. Conditions have worsened.
Could be worse. It could be snowing. Lovely ball in. Salford going to try and get a chance now. Cut out by the number 18 there. He's having a fantastic half, and the ball has gone out.
The ball has gone over. Do we have a ball?
Time.
We've got an Instagram. You'll see updates on there. Now we've got the struggle for a ball. There is one on the sideline here, but it doesn't really look like it's in condition for. But it looks like they're going to use it. Ref might need to check it.
It's a bit of a ratty ball there for Salford. The Wrexham keeper taking this to restart. Restarting here for Salford v Wrexham. Score is 8-1, I believe, Ollie. Is that correct?
That is correct, Tom, yeah.
8-1 Salford there. The weather has really turned on us here.
It's taken an absolute turn for the worse. The rain is coming down very hard now.
My glasses are very wet, I have to say. Wrexham trying to get in there.
Not the glasses. Wrexham number 20. I've been impressed by him since he's come on. He's looked composed at the back. Throw-in does go straight to a Salford man. Number 8, a little bit hesitant, manages to win it though. Has the ball back, not quite. Oh, and it gets away from 20 there. And now here comes number 16 for Salford.
Great technical ability from the number 16 for Salford there to get through so many players. It's good to see a bit of flair in the game sometimes.
There's Daryl Kanyemba coming back up. Plays the ball out wide.
Number 18, always there to receive.
Oh, and
to his credit, number 20 for Wrexham has been fantastic this second half.
He has, yeah. I think he's been a star man for them since coming on, I have to say. He's looked very composed at the back. That's a nice header out. 17
the number
tries
15 there was, oh, it's a shame he can't quite get a shot off.
The Wrexham keeper will handle.
Just about. Oh, the wind is windy.
Fantastic coverage there from Tom Turner. The wind is windy.
That's what you can expect from
He is not wrong. He is not wrong.
A good shot in there. Oh, and off by the keeper.
Oh, and the ball's gone back over. Time. That is an incredibly bizarre goalkeeping strategy from the keeper. I mean, it's a ball you think he'd get low and try and get his body in the way off to handle, but it skims up off his foot. You know, he's probably lucky not to have conceded an own goal with one of those sort of saves. But, hey, look, if it keeps the ball out of the net, that's all he wants to do.
Exactly, and it did. We've got a Salford player on the floor over here, which is, not good to see.
Perhaps just dealing with cramp, but the ref gives the all clear.
We're all good.
Does he?
Oh, no, we might be
seeing we are seeing a substitution.
Number 11 has come back on. He played really well in the first half. It's good to see him back. The number 6 there coming off. He's been so good in defence since the first kick of the game. Him and number 5 have really been controlling it, so it's a shame to see him go.
Looks like he's trying to get himself back on the pitch, but the substitution's already been made. Will not be 90 minutes for him.
16 trying to get a shot off here. Lovely cut back. He sent the man there, truly.
Ben Lannock there just trying to play the ball through to, I believe it's Hussein who's back on the pitch. It is, it's number 11, but the ball is cut out by the Wrexham defender. Played back to the defence here. Salford looking to attack from the back.
Great play though. Salford are kind of almost just playing with 2 in defence at the moment. Really getting that attacking force up the pitch, which is great to see. And I think that's part of the reason why they've been so lucky in getting those goals.
Yeah, Wrexham have improved defensively, but that attacking threat has withered away once again. And Salford are looking comfortable in all areas of the pitch.
It's got to be hard to keep going though, at this stage in the game. I mean, the weather's just turned on us. It's awful.
Yeah, the players will not be enjoying it.
Players are tired.
Oh, is that in?
It is in. There.
It is number 18, I believe.
A lovely header in from that corner.
He's beautiful. Making his way over
and
to the camera.
The Salford Sport TV camera.
There we go. Nice little dance routine there. Excellent stuff from number 18
Great
and 16.
To see. Number 18, and that is 9-1 Salford. Could we potentially see an advance on the 11-0 we saw for Salford against Kiel just those few months ago? Salford seconds have been really lucky to get these high-scoring games.
Just heard 10 minutes left from the ref. But no, it's been brilliant from Salford, and I think they're loving the attention from the camera crew here.
Yeah, definitely. Yeah.
Which, why wouldn't you? You know, you've got a reason to perform, and they've shown it. They've been fantastic.
If any, football team would be pleased to have a camera here, you'd think it would be Wrexham.
Yeah, I mean, we all know about the Wrexham FC's Hollywood input. Perhaps, some say we might be trying to replicate that. I wouldn't say so.
Yeah, unfortunately, I don't think we've been able to do that today. A lot more glamour.
But the town itself is no stranger to the eye of the camera.
Exactly. It's a very good point. Salford seconds next week, playing UCFB, I believe. We'll be there covering that match. Your chief commentators for the Salford Sports second team, the Salford Men's second team. Ollie Spencer and Tom Turner.
It's a wonderful title to have. I'm very proud.
So am I. Dear me, the wind has really picked up. It is a freezing day down here at Salford Peel Park.
Glad to hear. Only about 10 minutes left.
I know what you mean. Although it has been a very entertaining game to watch.
It has indeed. I mean, you know, if we were in a larger stadium with a bit of protection and a bit of nicer weather, this would certainly be a lovely day out.
All I want is a table and a chair and maybe an umbrella. Is that too much to ask?
Oh, it's an excellent ball
here to the number 16. Will he make it in time? He has made it.
Does.
However, there's not very many men to capitalise off.
Number 20's closing down, but he's got round him.
He's cut round.
Just gets away from him. 18 and 16 looking to link up again there.
Wrexham driving out again.
And Hussein there manages to win it after a little physical bout there. Callum Palpat plays it to number 16, who puts a cross into the box, straight to the keeper, handles easily.
Lovely hands from the keeper there. You know, you can't say that much about Wrexham's keeper there. I think he has had a disappointing game. No discredit to himself. Wrexham here on the attack. Number 17, the goal scorer, looking to convert potentially a brace. Number 10 on the edge of the box. He's really looking to hunt that goal out. Number 20 there, ready to receive. Number 20's been fantastic. He's pulled forward. Beautiful box, beautiful ball swung in. Unfortunately, no Wrexham players to capitalise off it.
16 drives down the right-hand side, looking to find a pass. Lays it off to 18, who just can't get there. 21 does well to win the ball. Can't clear it too well. 20 gives it away to 18.
18.
Is it to Lanark?
Number 14.
Has a shot. Oh, gets caught off at his feet. Still got the ball, though. It's cut out well by the Wrexham 21.
It's a great game we've seen here, full of action. It'll be a disappointing bus trip home for Wrexham, you would think, but sloppy play there. The number 17, the goal scorer, he pushes forward, he's driving forward.
He's managed to win a throw-in to keep the attack going. Looks like 20 will line up to take.
I have to say, Ollie, I'm very, very pleased I got my hat and gloves on today.
Yeah, well, I got to thank you, Tom, because I would not be having a pair of gloves if it weren't for you, and my hands will be absolutely freezing. Statman Sevi, I'm not sure how he's still operating a pen with no gloves on.
Fantastically kept on there by Salford. Unfortunately, it has just gone out there. Great support here as well for Salford. We're seeing, you know, you may be able to see it on the camera yourself, but there's a lot of support. Obviously, you know, you can't expect Wrexham to bring that many people up, but it's great to see, you know, the fans turning out.
It's a tame shot. Keeper will handle.
Ben Lanark there, the number 14, just willing his players to continue going. Danny Holden, the captain's obviously left the field, so you wonder who's taken that captain role now that he's off. Here comes Salford. Lovely overlapping play from the number 2. Not used there by the number 16. Cut out by Wrexham. Wrexham will be looking to prioritise on this. Unfortunately, played quite safely back to the number 20 there. The number 17, you want him to drive forward. He's had a good second half. You know, obviously he scored that goal. It's a shame he's not kind of being too aggressive. We have 2 players down here.
And the wind has taken an absolute turn for the worst. The GoPro nearly had a wobble there, but we managed to recover it. Thumbs up from cameraman Tom.
Yeah, this will be a Salford free kick here.
Can Salford hit double figures? One more goal will take them to 10-1. And they'll be looking for it. Wrexham will be looking to avoid that sting.
The dream is there. You can see it in their eyes. You can see it in the fans' eyes. They're willing a last goal. I thought we were going to have it there.
It's just flinged over, going a corner. Must be said then, a good block there from the Wrexham player.
Another Salford corner here. Taken well. He's elected to go to the outside man, who's cut it really nicely inside. Blocked by the
Callum
Wrexham
Palpart there,
defence.
taking it round a man, getting a shot off. It's blocked well by the Wrexham player. Out for another corner. Will they play it short again, or will they look to fizz one into the box?
Number 16 here, obviously as their prime corner taker. He's been doing really well. You know, he's good at those low shots, but he can float it really nicely into the box, which we've seen
we've seen here, it just comes out to the
Beautiful.
edge.
Oh!
Hussein tries to get a shot off. It would have been a fantastic volley if he could have got that on target. He just scuffs away from him. Palpart now looks to play it wide. Gets it to number 16. Oh, and a little just miscommunication there. Will Robinson can't find the pass back.
Ollie, as we come into this final stages, who are you saying is your man of the match for today?
Now, there's so many to choose from. Oh, and that is
game.
full time. We'll reconvene on that later, Tom.
Salford 9, Wrexham 1. Good game. We saw Salford throughout the whole game really attacking, really aggressive, which is good to see. In that second half, I think Wrexham did kind of, take advantage of maybe Salford committing more men forward. Got a goal. Unfortunately, weren't able to kind of bring any more back.
Yeah, I mean, I'm echoing what I said at half-time, but Salford just looked so strong in all areas of the pitch in that second half. Managed to get themselves another 4 goals. Saw some excellent attacking play. But it must be given to Wrexham's credit. They did manage to slow the game down a little bit, which is what they were trying to do in the first half. Managed to find that all-important goal, and we saw it gave them some confidence. Had about 5-10 minutes where they looked nice and strong in attack. Gave the Salford defence some troubles, but that died down and Salford managed to console their power once more. And Tom, you asked me just before we cut out for the full-time whistle there who I think my man of the match is. I think it was an incredible team performance. There's so many shouts. You've got to say Spencer Wood getting a hat-trick is a highlight, but I think Will Robinson in that midfield, I think he was fantastic. He played most of the game, and he just generalled that midfield. I think he was fantastic. I think I'd have to give him a shout. I don't know about you.
Yeah, for me, it's got to be Spencer Wood, that number 9. We saw him. He had a lot of chances. It's a shame he could only get 3 because I think, he had 5 or 6 chances in that first half. He was taken off early second half, but yeah, fantastic play from Spencer Wood there. And that is the game. So thank you for joining us. Salford Sport TV. We'll see you next week.
Thank you. Joined here after the full-time whistle with captain Danny Holding and hat-trick hero Spencer Wood. Lads, it was an excellent performance. Can you sum it up for us?
Yeah, delighted. Blew him out of the water in the first half, and then stuck to business in the second. Obviously disappointing to concede, but when you score 9, you're always going to probably have a good chance of winning, and happy to get 3 as well.
Yeah, I mean, nice to get some goals on the board for Ollier. It must breed confidence. That's one thing we have to say in the first half is you look like you played with so much confidence. What's that testament to?
I think we work hard in training. We train how we play. We don't let the standards drop, especially when the team that we're playing against maybe isn't to our level, but it's got to do the job at the end of the day.
Yeah, I think it's credit slightly to Wrexham in the second half. I think they gave you a little bit of trouble towards the end. Especially Danny as a defender. They did come at you a little bit, managed to get that goal, and I think they had a little bit of confidence themselves after that. But it didn't last too long, was able to shut that down. Excellent defensive performance and an incredible performance as a captain. Do you have any words?
Yeah, well, I mean, the goal at the end was just a lack of concentration from a few of us. That's what we spoke about, that we need to make sure we don't drop concentration, we keep our standards up, because as things are going, it's going to be between us and John Moores for the league, and we played them last game of the season. So right now, we just got to keep our momentum going. We can't get lazy, we can't get arrogant. We just got to keep scoring, keep playing the way we do, keep working hard in preparation for that last game. Yeah.
Fantastic, gents. Congratulations. Good luck for the rest of the
Cheers.
season.
Thank you very much.